Coming from the Smark Talk Hotel, this is the Smark Talk Podcast. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And welcome to the Smark Talk Podcast, the very first Smark Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Danny, and I'm joined by Lou.
Yo.
And I'm joined by Liam. And this week we're going to be covering all the Raw and Smackdown, and we'll start off with Raw from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, the return of Chris Jericho after the Sunday Night Fastlane antics.
So what do we think? It was quite a long promo for about 20 odd minutes where it's just Kevin and Chris going back and forth.
Chris Jericho's gold on mic, he always has been. He's been brilliant for years.
It was just a segment basically cementing that their match is going to happen at WrestleMania for the US title.
Really for no Universal, but
Yeah,
what do we know? We're not 50-year-old men.
Massive reaction from the Chicago fans.
They did love Jericho, but the thing is, when you think about it, he had no real contender anywhere going in to defend this title.
Well,
so Kevin Owens just goes, as long as you put that on, and no one could think otherwise.
When did he last defend it? Sami Zayn did he defend
Kind
it?
of throws away the rule what Naomi had to do and give it up after 30 days where she couldn't defend
I think
it.
he was a bit less than that though, wasn't it? 30 days or not 3 weeks. Did say 3 weeks into it.
Well, the rule's pick and choosing because Lesnar was away for certain amounts of time.
Lesnar gets £5 million a year. He does what he wants.
He does, yeah, and he's a legitimate hardest dude alive. So yeah, I get with that. But back to the actual promo itself, we were quite good between them both. For a fair good bit of banter between them.
I love the line, stuck the knife in the back of Jericho, twist it in, man.
But yeah, no reaction from crowd.
Yeah, no, I thought I deserved a lot better than that as well.
Just disgraceful.
I loved the heel work from Owens where he refused to give a straight answer for what he did, basically.
It was just a bit of,
well, he finally got it, didn't he?
you deserve it, you was in the way, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so he said Sami Zayn was his best friend. That's the only real best friend he's ever had.
The shipping happened.
Twist it in, man. Twist it in.
And then we go down to the start of the whole, why don't you come down to the ring? They go down to the ring. Samoa Joe gets involved for some random reason. Apparently, Kevin Owens and...
Well, I think they're going to go for that the Evolution 2.0 with Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe and Triple H.
Well, it wouldn't do well for me, to be honest. But
yeah. Sami Zayn comes in for the save with steel chair.
And then Chris Jericho hits Kevin Owens in the head with a chair.
Apparently that were a botch.
Yeah, of course it was. Chris Jericho, I'm going to get a random chair shot to the head for free, just on TV, for no reason.
A bit of heat backstage for that.
Anyway,
basically that match is cemented in at WrestleMania now. We're getting a Jericho Owens match, which I'm kind of
for the US title, which will be good because
I think that gives
it's got an actual story to it.
Kevin Owens wins that title for me.
But again, there's the question, where's Kevin Owens' rematch? Why is he not taking the Universal Championship rematch?
The contractual rematch.
Going for the US title.
You don't want to get squashed in 21 seconds again, probably.
Yeah. Well, we are skipping over Fastlane because it's an abomination of an event.
You all watched it.
You all watched it. You've all got Twitter, I presume, and you've all got some sort of smart device so you can all read, and you've all got 22 seconds. And I just don't. I don't have the mental strength to spend what should be 40 minutes to an hour divulging on why I hate Goldberg more than anyone on earth. But anyway, we go to a break. We come back. We've got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in a random match.
It's impromptu.
Yeah, we go back, and apparently something happened where a referee came out, but there might have been a few Geico adverts saying you can save 50% on your insurance.
So, I think this match, it made Kevin look strong. Considering he got essentially buried on Sunday.
For a second, you forgot that he lost in 22 seconds to a 50-year-old man. And they can say, oh, it was a distraction by Jericho. You don't look away from someone when they're about to spear you in the... You just don't.
Especially a 50-year-old beast warrior.
I look back to the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens Battleground match saying this is going to be the last one, but they've fought like 5 times since.
The thing is, them two have all got good chemistry.
Yeah, you can't have a bad match with them.
I could watch it again. But
you're right. The whole story was they were showing promos of pictures of them together in PWG and stuff, saying this is their final time, or they won't be near each other again, and then they're just part of a random feud which revolves around Triple H in essence. But Triple H hasn't been there for months.
It seems like Sami Zayn's more of an enhancement talent nowadays as well. He seems to put these bigger guys over, which I like Sami Zayn.
What do you do with him?
That's what I mean. I prefer him on Smackdown, but anyway, he loses in this match. Don't know how long it lasted.
Quite handily as well.
9 minutes it went, something like that.
Yeah.
It's a big thing with Sami Zayn where you cannot do the underdog story because he'll always be in the shadow of Daniel Bryan, where he had that.
Yeah, you can't have an underdog babyface nowadays without a yes chant being thrown around every few seconds. I just don't know. I just don't know where it goes. I don't. Yeah.
Second straight to SmackDown. Go on, Daniel Bryan, sort that
To
out.
do what? There's already a small guy running the roast in AJ Styles. There's no way WWE will go AJ and Sami.
It's just a shame because the guy is uber talented.
Oh, of course he is.
So yeah, Kevin Owens wins this. Did he hit 2 pop-up power bombs in the match?
Yeah.
Did 2 and the second one kept him down. Kevin Owens wins.
So then we move on to this weird Austin Aries thing.
The
where
package.
it's a promo
I love
package,
it.
which is fine. But it's the constant penis jokes that they were making. And Corey Graves giggling like a schoolchild. Like, it's not that funny.
I wonder if Vince knew what knew. I bet it was Vince's idea that.
It's the same thing. Yeah, because they love a good penis joke, the WWE. The same with that Noam Dar thing where he likes the way that Noam Dar says Alicia Fox. So it sounds a lot like a swear word
Yeah.
when he says it. So that were a bit weird, and I
And
thought,
just point out that I'd rather watch 3 hours of the Austin Aries package than actual Raw. Right, this leads into the match. Neville and Rick Swan
Swan v
for
Neville.
the Cruiserweight Championship.
Stole the
Oh, was
show
it?
on Monday Night Raw. Stole the show.
Was it for title?
Yeah, with that title,
Yeah,
but you wouldn't have known that. You wouldn't have known that. Good match.
It was.
Got a fair time.
There was a bit
Neville.
where Neville was throwing Swan into the barricade. And the first time, Rich Swan hits his head. Not in after he does it twice. The second time he does it intentionally because he covers his head for it. The second time his head bounces off the canvas and then pops back up to sit on the ropes. It looks quite nasty when you look at it if you go back and rewatch it. I had to watch it a few times to get it. But Neville's thrown him. He's bounced off the canvas and then up onto the ring. And it looks like it really, really hurt.
He's one of them wrestlers that makes everything look like it hurts.
It's just so agile. Yeah.
The selling of Neville and Rick Swan is just.
Yeah, this match got quite a fair bit of time as well, considering that you normally get 30-second matches on
30
there.
seconds,
on
6-man
Raw.
tag.
A good
Crowd-
30 minutes,
Yeah.
really.
Crowd were into it. Quite hot for it.
Yeah.
Neville's just a beast. I love his whole gimmick. It's just doing wonders.
It gives him life, doesn't it?
This cruiserweight division as well is just breath of fresh air, and I think it's a
The only thing is I can't take the waist of this cruiserweight properly.
go and do it.
Cruiserweight.
Well, you can tell he's kind of putting on the accent more harshly now.
He's like Becky Lynch, isn't he? He kind of pronunciates all his words.
Yeah. But he's been doing it to kind of get the foreign heel thing over, even though it don't really work anymore. But
I like it. Yeah, I think it's
it's great.
it's better than what you were doing when you were the superhero. Zero gravity, whatever. I don't care.
Man that gravity forgot.
Man, that worked in NXT, but NXT is different. We all know that. And Perry Saturn wins with a Saturn. I mean, Neville wins with a Saturn.
Perry Saturn have been winning in a long, long while.
With it's a Saturn.
Rings of Saturn.
Rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Saturn wins with the mop.
And you were saying earlier on, Liam, weren't you, that you like that it keeps it to protect that red arrow now.
The red arrow is a move that's going to pop the crowd, and you don't want to do that as a heel.
Well, it's like on his entrance where he used to run up to the corner straight away, didn't he? But now he stops just before because he's not that flashy individual anymore. He's more of a Matt Bruiser kind of thing.
Turns up, gets job done, doesn't care about anyone else.
Submissions people always look at as a crappy finishing sort of way, so it is good for a heel to do something like that.
When Big Show comes out heel or face, he's jacking his fist like
Who
up and
knows
down,
what
like pumping
thing
his
about
fist, and then that's it. That's just his entrance. Or throws his arm up in the air, going, "It's the Big Show." But yeah, Neville's actually took time to change the entrance, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, great match though, and I like that the Cruiserweight seems to be getting a bit more over on Raw as well now.
And then afterwards, we've got an interview with Austin Aries and Neville.
Double A.
And basically, this just cements. Well, Austin Aries was the heel in NXT before the eye injury.
Yeah.
Because he were having that feud with No Way Jose.
Well,
and then he had the thing with Nakamura.
He debuted as a face, didn't he? It wasn't really working.
Yeah, because he's arrogant no matter what he does, which I think the crowd finds it very hard to get with.
Mm.
But there was a lot of Aries chants in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago of all
It's a very
places.
pro wrestling city.
I think Chicago's kind of a wrong place to test your new. Well, no, it might be the best place actually when you think about
yeah,
it.
because it couldn't give a reaction to the crowd if they're watching
Yeah,
on TV
because
as well.
they can copycat there.
Then you go somewhere to one of these other states, these backward country states, whatever they are.
Yeah.
and it comes out and you can just see those hair things rolling across.
So
Crowd.
it ends with Austin Aries just smacking him in the face.
He worked that crowd beautifully as well. They were saying to him, and Neville were going, there's no one else I can face, and Austin Aries were going, can you not think of anyone at all? And the crowd were going, Austin Aries, and then he worked it beautifully. It was a good segment. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. It's probably on pre-show.
Yeah, I'll definitely on pre-show. It's not actually.
But give these two 10 minutes, and that's all they need.
Yeah. I liked Austin's little scar under his eye. Like, it's made it look a bit more like.
It looks mean.
Yeah, meaner.
Yeah.
Neville deserves more than 10 minutes at WrestleMania after what he's done.
I think there'll be more than 10 minutes because it's going to be a massive show.
Well, it's going to be like 7 hours.
I'm sure they're going for another like biggest show of all time kind of deal.
10-hour show like last year.
Yeah.
I just don't think a corporate crowd, mate. I'd be about 8 beers down by second match.
Yeah, the drinking is you have to probably drink like a normal person, not like. So I think then we've gone to the second hour of Raw.
Yeah, so there's Enzo and Cass backstage. They bump into Cesaro and Sheamus.
Wow, Enzo and Cass, how far they've fallen in 1 year.
I just don't.
It seems the more of just
joke
anything to get the crowd up than the actual team they were in NXT.
Yeah, so it kind of sets up later on because
Enzo Amore really has become this sort of joke in Big Cass as a robot, no matter what. But it is good what they do, but it is very.
You want to see them more serious.
They're excellent on the mic, but they're limited in the ring.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to get behind them especially when Michael Cole's screaming "Boom Shakalaka" every time.
That segment were only a couple of minutes long anyway. It kind of sets up the match later on where Cesaro and Sheamus come ringside. Bit of time filler, another advert I think or after that.
It might have been the Enzo Chicken Louisiana.
Yeah,
I don't know
what it is. Georgia Gold.
Yeah, it's just horrid.
I love it.
With Sheamus and Cesaro, they brought up the story that there were two people who didn't
when did they become best friends?
Together.
Well, they kind of they won each other over, didn't they? That was the whole point.
Oh no!
Yeah,
it was
the bar fight. Yeah, when they started getting each other's back like some sort of like Jean-Claude Van Damme move there, where they started throwing like pints over people and stuff.
And now they're best friends.
Yeah, now they can deal with it. But I like the tag team because they both got personalities.
In a way, it just seems they're there to be there, like. Because there's not many tag teams at all.
Yeah,
it's just throwing two guys who were stale and no program together.
But they are entertaining though.
Yeah, they are, and it worked. I remember Daniel Bryan and Kane where they hated each other.
Yeah,
it worked, and it did work. It worked for a while. And
but they did a more childish way.
They got that title run. I don't know why they did that title run. Yeah, so we cut back into Goldberg coming out
through the roaring sound of the speakers playing Goldberg while about 15,000 people booing, but it don't matter when you're playing the speakers louder than the crowd are actually booing him.
I thought it was a very mixed reaction. Obviously, you get the odd Goldberg chant. That's anywhere he goes anyway.
Oh yeah,
people just like to do it. It's fun.
It's like people just going, "What?" No one's cheering for Austin. It's just like a Goldberg, just because they're out.
Yeah, it's just there, and I do it at work when I'm bored, waiting between calls. Goldberg.
And then obviously just a sea of CM Punk chants for what was no reason, because
you're in Chicago.
Yeah, but even if CM Punk were there, if he's wrestling Goldberg, he's going to lose to Goldberg.
In 3 years, you know. I mean, and
I'm not over it.
He's in a lawsuit with the WWE.
He's never ever coming back.
No.
And people can put in YouTube comments on WWE's videos, please bring CM Punk back. It's not going to bring him back.
They won't even let him back.
Vince McMahon doesn't know what YouTube is, I don't think.
I mean, if they give CM Punk...
they will do, because they put adverts on their video. And they've got one of the most subscribers on YouTube, I believe.
Really?
So they'll be getting some dollar out of YouTube.
They can't risk bringing Punk back in case he does a promo on the WWE unexpected.
Nah, he got beat up in real life.
I believe, yeah.
That's the bad thing. He got beat up in real life. That's why Ronda Rousey's not there. She got beat up in real life. When she were unbeaten, everyone was going, Ronda, be on WrestleMania, be on Raw, please come to our show. That's my Steph McMahon impression, by the way.
It's definitely a big ball.
So when Goldberg's in ring, he's saying, I didn't win this title for me, I did it for you, the typical face. Oh, I'm a man of the people. I don't think people are bought into it. They're just pissed off.
I tried skipping the Goldberg segment because for one he's boring and old, but I believe Paul Heyman did come out
Yeah,
at some point.
and he did say he's not alone.
A very, very, very Paul Heyman-like promo.
Yeah, that's
obviously very good.
Well,
from a man.
Yeah, it was good before I started drowning in them.
I wasn't hyped for that match. Paul Heyman starts talking about it, and I'm instantly invested. And then he stops talking, and I remember that I'm not at all.
No matter what, even if it is Goldberg or Lesnar walking out, you won't see the title very often.
Exactly.
And it's poor.
And they wonder why they haven't got any actual stars to wear their back on.
They're relying on old stars to make the product good.
The thing
they
is,
can only rely on it for so long.
Brock isn't that old. He's 39. He's old in he's been around for a long.
Yeah.
No, he's been around for a long time. So you think he's older than he is. I can see Brock doing it.
He's the youngest W champion, isn't he, of all time? Is he one of them?
Randy Orton.
Went on
double WWE champion. I think it's Brock, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll have to quote us on that. Put in the comments.
The man was a freak. The man is a freak.
Yeah.
It's legitimately someone who could beat you up.
Yeah, exactly. But when people like Goldberg or Austin comes back for a day or Rock comes back for a day, I'm just not buying it anymore. They've made an entire program called NXT to develop these stars. And you've made a star like Kevin Owens, and then you just completely betray the trust you had in him by making him drop his title that is carried Raw for 6 months because it's been so bad.
Raw is difficult to watch.
It's I can't even bear myself to watch 3 hours.
Even
writing the notes for this was quite difficult.
Yeah, I fall asleep.
Going through these segments and listening to Goldberg rattle on about being a super. I don't think he'd been a superhero this time, but he's said it before and he's just not. He's 50 years old.
The best thing in this whole segment was when Lesnar came out. Huge pop. Chicago fans went mad for him. Comes to the ring. I think he offers to shake Goldberg's hands. Boom, F5.
Why would anyone trust a Brock Lesnar handshake by now?
I remember.
I think it's happened 3 times now. I think Kurt Angle got one as well, and now Goldberg's got one. Why would you ever trust Brock Lesnar?
It's what made me laugh was Goldberg trying to hold him to the title when we got a fight.
Oh, bless him.
To be fair,
yeah, I know.
He sold that, but I think he was legitimately not.
I don't think he sold it. I think he just got F5'd.
Yeah, it just looks.
Do you like when you pick up your mates and F5 them, they can't really do it because they don't know about taking the drops.
Us after 5 beers tonight.
I think Goldberg just got F5'd and.
Well, that's.
I don't think he's took a wrestling move in a good decade.
Winged.
The first bump he's taken since he's been back, I believe. Apart from getting thrown out of the Royal Rumble by Taker, but I think that's the first slam he's taken into it.
Getting thrown out by a 1,000-year-old dead man. Which.
Anyway,
I legitimately cannot take him
seriously
no after the Rumble. We're moving very badly. Very badly.
Taker?
Yeah.
We'll get to that. That's later on. Yeah.
Point out at this stage, Raw's been on for an hour, including commercials.
Yeah, 1 second now.
And there's been 1 match so far.
2. Owens and Swan and Neville.
Oh, my mistake. 2 matches so far.
I'm not reading it out.
That's how it goes down all through this program.
So we go to the club versus Enzo and Cass.
Come out to the usual shtick.
Yeah, it's the normal. These two have had a few matches now, and it's kind of the same deal where Luke Gallows bullies Enzo for a bit, just like any other tag team match with Enzo and Cass. Enzo gets bullied for a bit. They double team on Enzo. Hot tag Big Cass. Few fallaway slams, few splashes. People's elbow impression, but off 1 rope. But then Cesaro and Sheamus come out for.
They're on commentary.
I think.
Someone's
they come Cesaro, because beginning in the segment, Enzo going, "We've got a couple of haters."
Yeah.
And Cesaro goes, "Oh, I've got a cup of coffee." And you're like,
no, the backstage segment.
Yeah, that's quite funny, I guess.
The thing is, though, with Enzo and Cass come out, if you're there live in the audience, you are going to chant alongside.
Yeah, of course, because
even if I love it, I love them. I just think they need work. They need.
The whole tag division needs work.
They need to do more.
Enzo is the best manager I've ever seen for Big Cass. It just so happens that he competes every now and again.
It's terrible in ring, isn't it?
Yeah, he's good at being thrown about. Do you know, like when El Torito used to get thrown about? That's what Enzo is to me.
He's been used to Santino Marella.
I can't tell if he sells it or he's legitimately getting chucked around. I just don't know.
I think it's a little column A, a little column B.
Season.
So we'll go to the finish because this match isn't very. It's not much to go on. So Enzo dives over to I believe Luke Gallows, and then starts doing his little running running on the spot thing, but backs up into Cesaro, who knocks his coffee over him. Obviously, Cesaro being the super angry dude that he's just randomly turned into, that's annoyed him to no
You
end.
don't spill a Swiss man's coffee.
Apparently. And then they just charge in the ring. So Cesaro clotheslines Carl Anderson for the DQ. Club.
All three teams start brawling.
Club
Typical
win.
Raw finish.
It looks like we're going to be getting
It's looking like it's setting up a triple threat at Mania.
another multi-tag match. That's what that card needs. Every match is multi-man tag,
Yeah.
multi-man match.
And it goes to a little Rick Rude in the Hall of Fame segment. Long overdue. Not much I can
Deserves it.
say about it. Yeah.
Legend.
They should have got. It should have been in before he died. I don't get why he didn't.
A lot of.
Who's
like that, though.
anyone
Yeah.
who's inducted him yet? I've got a feeling about Triple H. I don't know why.
No, it's I know this. Someone I saw it on Twitter,
Okay.
Google it.
and I'll put it in the comment section.
Yeah, we'll say you can all shout at the podcast. From
Yeah,
it.
if you can correct.
Then we go to a backstage segment where the three tag teams are arguing. Oh no, Cesaro, Sheamus, and Enzo and Cass are arguing backstage as to what happened, so on and so forth. And my notes are so vague. And it must have been that uninteresting that I just wrote backstage to Sheamus and Big Ends.
Yeah, well, that exciting. I forgot all about it. I
Yeah.
didn't put a note down for
Yeah.
I
But then we,
Didn't bother.
it.
so it'll probably some sort of tag team. Mick Foley. That's the one.
Not you've never seen before.
Yeah, it's where Mick Foley goes. We don't do this on Raw.
Mick Foley's giving me earache. He don't need to do a big, massive, shouty promo every single time.
It
he's
works.
got a mic.
It works in it once every couple of months when you get not in a couple of once every year or so. You can go back to it and like you did with a Hell in a Cell with
Yeah.
The promos they give with JR and stuff back in the day.
the
He
good old
doesn't
days.
need to do it every time. It gets tedious.
Just shouts, isn't it?
So then we go to another cruiserweight match. Cesaro versus Tavares. Quick one. Cesaro he's so quick and his snap German's pretty good actually.
Who did he call out after the match?
Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick.
The break.
And then the crowd started doing his little chant, didn't they, as well?
Yeah.
Hate that chant.
It's a WWE don't latch onto Damien Sandow's type chance of
The intellectual savior of the masses.
they want a syllable. Like
Yeah.
who?
It's gone
What?
from
Yes.
It's so simple from yes, which is annoying as it is now, to
Yeah, one syllable, that's all you need.
No.
There's another chant apart from CM Punk and You Deserve It. I'm pretty sure Cesaro got a You Deserve It after this match anyway.
I think it's your typical cruiserweight match for Raw.
Yeah, Kendrick
Not
comes
really.
out and goes something about a dog. What's he say? Oh yeah, the dog something till it bites its own tail and then it knows it's messed up. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Is this the part where I said about that on 205 Live when he's saying
That's the one afterwards. 205 Live.
I like Brian Kendrick, mate.
Yeah, it's great.
He
Isn't
just
it?
looks like someone who knocks around the pub, do you know, at 3 at morning.
I only just realised that he used to be in WWE before this.
He's the longest reigning championship
Is it?
scramble champion of all time.
Is that means he's been a world champion, doesn't it? At some
No,
point?
it don't count.
Does it not count?
No.
Oh.
Do you remember them horrible championship scrambles where everyone were a champion for about 20 minutes?
I
think-
used to play that on WWE 2K15, I think it was, and I never had a clue what was going on. It was just madness.
So we go on to sorry, I didn't really quick off then. The next one, the New Day thing with the ice cream truck.
Right, we have a big issue. I want a lot to discuss with the New Day.
The New Day are the longest reigning tag team champs ever.
And they
And
deserve
now
it.
they're just the host of WrestleMania. Like they've got nothing for them.
The way I look at it is, you can't be pushed constantly at the top forever.
Oh no, but you've got to
So-
put more depth in your best tag team.
Well, they are doing because they're giving them the whole of WrestleMania. They're going to be there at least 6 times on the night, and
For
you've
me,
got- you can't say there's no depth in the tag team division, but then on the other hand say that New Day need to be there all the time, because you're just making a different tier where New Day are on their own and the rest are competing, and that's how tag teams messed up before. So I think it's good to just let them have their own bit. They're fun. The ice cream thing's fun. I don't really like it, but
I
kids,
just
isn't
hope I got here. Oh, Mango! about 10 times in the night.
I don't hear it.
I
So
think-
I'll shout on it every time.
I think the New Day were good when WWE weren't really pushing them and they had to do it themselves. Now WWE, they got like a latch of it and they give them more exposure, and now they're struggling to kind of get, because they got themselves over and they did everything for themselves. Now WWE are giving them more time onto it. They're struggling.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with it. There's a problem with the New Day at the moment.
I think it'll change. I think because everyone's like, everyone's still chatting along with them, and they're still over as all hell.
How do you turn them heel?
You don't need to turn them heel. You don't
Reverse.
need to turn them heel. You don't need to split them up. Just let them get back into it in like after Mania.
There needs to be more tag teams.
Yeah,
need
exactly.
more-
That's the
more
problem.
feuds, more
You're,
feuds.
So then we get into that problem already. The versus Shining Stars in what we're about. I don't
A
know.
minute.
I watched like a bit of it. I turned around and they're doing that midnight hour move.
If the Shining Stars were never on Raw again, I wouldn't even notice.
No, I wouldn't. I forgot about them. But they can't. Sorry, I need to get my words out. There's only 3 tag teams that can face. Cesaro and Sheamus,
The club.
Enzo and Cass, and the club. They've versed all them already.
Your tag team division's got 4 tag teams in it, and they've all held titles. Haven't they? That's
Like
it.
your women division. Enzo and Cass and held them.
Well, Enzo and Cash, yeah, but
And
that's,
I don't think they ever
I think
will.
that's coming at Mania. I think they're going to win at Mania.
I don't know.
I think that's happening.
I just don't. I don't want to see much chance. Just like you know. No, 'cause
At this point for me, the show was really starting to drop off. Like it started off quite hot, quite exciting. Good opening segment, good first match. Then from that point on, it kind of dropped off, and then it got to this women's segment.
The women's segment.
Have we not missed out for Seth Rollins' rehabilitation segment?
That's
And
it.
extra
That's it
fire.
afterwards.
The promo, I think that wasn't it.
That's afterwards that one because they go Sasha versus Bailey and then Seth segment and then Triple H.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, so the women's segment.
So it's Bailey, Sasha, and Mick Foley in the ring. They're talking about why Sasha got to Mania. Mick Foley agrees. Charlotte comes out with Dana Brooke because Dana Brooke's there. And Charlotte's obviously, I should be there. I got cheated, which she didn't. And then Steph comes out. And Steph's meant to be the, last time I checked, she was just meant to be the commissioner. Where she was letting Mick do his thing, arguing with him about stuff, but still letting him get away with it. All of a sudden, Sasha Banks isn't the boss. Sasha Banks manipulative. And you have to go, what's...
Like a McMahon has to be in the spotlight all the time.
Especially on Raw.
Yeah.
She's on that sometimes more than the actual wrestlers, and I don't understand. Smackdown, you see Shane McMahon quite a lot, but not for long periods of time. Yeah, so this is bad. I don't like it.
So it started with, they were alluding to Sasha and Charlotte next week, the winner versus Bailey at Mania.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I thought it'd be like a DQ, a triple threat between these 3. It's fine by me because all 3 of them are
I get
amazing.
annoyed at this every single week because they're doing the same. How many times have we watched Charlotte and Sasha?
Good.
A lot in the
I like it.
It's not good because
I don't like it.
it's the same match all the time, and people are like, "Oh, then to wrestling again."
They've got over women. What can they do?
When they're hot potato
That's
title.
what I mean. It's ridiculous that they put
But you've
women
got
in separate divisions.
You've got a hot potato it when you've only got 4 women.
But what does that do for the title though?
It makes it harder to get.
This is
and keep.
a new title. It's got no history. So there's no like
Prestige, yeah, I guess so.
And the prestige is it's been held by the 3 best women that have come through in this industry for a long while. It's
I'm a
nothing.
believer,
It's
yeah.
nothing to sniff at.
I
I'm a
mean, we
believer in
had
Charlotte.
the Bella Twins for a number of years.
Exactly.
We got how bad that was.
We've had like Kelly holding it, and she's not a wrestler.
Michelle McCool. And
Michelle McCool's a good wrestler, to be fair.
Charlotte Flair
She was good.
is a 4-time women champion.
Yeah,
What's Sasha Banks? 3.
Yeah.
yeah,
And Bailey's a 1. Who else had it? Some 3 into it have been there
yeah.
7 times it's been switched.
in a year.
Not even a year.
Yeah, since a brand split into it, it's 9-10 months.
Well, no, but since Mania when they introduced it.
After Mania, the split after Mania wanted the brand split.
No, but it was.
Yeah, but
introduced
Charlotte's
at the
still
time.
all-
Yeah, because she had they split it in 2, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, I just think this was the same.
But this
thing.
is one of the great rivalries we've had in the past like 3 or 4 years easily.
Yeah, you put these 3 women on a big pedestal at WrestleMania, they will deliver for you. They do
Yeah,
it.
of course
they
they will.
do it.
Best match of the year.
It's-
last WrestleMania.
That last WrestleMania was it? Were awesome, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
But I mean, these 3 at WrestleMania, with Nia Jax in there, she's a wild card factor in there. I think she can start throwing people around.
I don't think she'll be in.
No,
WrestleMania.
it don't really work when
Get her in Andrew the Giant Battle Royal, whatever it's called. She can win that. The first ever female winner. Her and Braun Strowman going toe to toe. Final 2. Get your money on that.
yeah. So it ends up with Steph McMahon going, well, Sasha, you're versing Bailey. And if you lose to Bailey, you're out of the match at WrestleMania because Charlotte automatically gets put in it for.
Champions, whatever.
No, it won't. It just because Steph from the likes her.
Did she have a rematch? No, she didn't. Yeah, she did at Fastlane.
That was a rematch, yeah, Fastlane.
That was a rematch.
Yeah, that was her rematch, yeah. Mick made that clear in the segment.
Yeah.
But Steph McMahon just makes her own rules because it's her show and her daddy owns it. So, a good match nonetheless. Sasha won. So you have your champ losing before you go into Mania.
Looking really strong, Bayley.
Where
as a champion,
this is what Bayley does though. She's the victim, isn't she? She's always the victim.
Yeah, but in NXT she never got pinned and she never looked weak.
Yeah, but she did when Sasha was blindsiding her and Nia breaking her leg and stuff.
As a champion, she hadn't had a legitimate 1-2-3 victory yet. I don't count Fastlane. Sasha came out and didn't get DQ'd. I don't want to talk about that.
Refs saw that. They were looking at it.
They looked straight at it.
No
DQ.
It's the oddest thing I've ever seen.
It's just like a cluster, just
Yeah.
absolute. And I just don't understand this women's division.
But we are made to a really good triple threat match at Mania.
Oh god, yeah,
it's impossible for it not to be good.
They were unlimitedly talented. They were unbelievable, all three of them. Probably three of the best workers on the whole roster.
You can moan about the booking, but when the matches are good, that's what wrestling is, isn't it?
Yeah, the deliberate Mania, that's all that matters.
We can't all have like Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair every single week. It just doesn't happen.
I can see Bayley retaining or a Sasha heel turn. That's long overdue. I thought that
3
would
weeks
happen.
before Mania, it'd be a bit too close.
I think Sasha gets too much reaction from the crowd to turn heel yet.
I think she should have done it Fastlane or should have done it in this segment.
I like Sasha's in-ring work, just not her mic attitude.
I don't like her as a face. I don't think it works, that sassy bitch.
Mm.
You know, she needs to be a heel. She needs to be like, who are you?
I'm the
Sasha
boss,
Banks, I'm the
etc.
boss.
Yeah.
She's this whole
But
hugging Bayley,
yeah,
saving
but
Bayley.
what that means is you've got Nia Jax heel, Dana Brooke heel, Charlotte heel, Sasha heel. That leaves one babyface in your division.
I think
Oh, sorry, Emma.
Alicia Fox.
No,
she's. I don't know if
she's not there. Trust me, she's not there.
Yeah, to be fair, you've got
She's on 205
a
Live.
stacked women's heels division.
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
women's
So
heel division,
you can't just have Bayley against these pack of wolves that are constantly just attacking her and blindsiding her and stuff.
Also, as Sasha Banks and Bayley goes, I don't think this match was one of the best. Then again, it were through.
Yeah, it was just let Sasha get in the fold
It looks
rather
like
than.
we're having a triple threat or a 4-way at WrestleMania, another multi-tag match or a multi-man match, woman match.
Four tag woman match. So we're going to the Seth Rollins recovery segment after this.
I didn't mind it.
It looks like he's recovering.
They say, he said in the video, I might not make it till WrestleMania, but you won't be doing all this talk, all this rehabilitation stuff if you weren't just going to be at Mania.
No one cut promos on when
Daniel Bryan, no?
Oh no, because Daniel Bryan was done.
When
he got the concussion, he was done.
They didn't do it last year. True.
Like Hideo Itami, when he comes back from NXT, no one's recording him for like 4 years. Just going, oh yeah, you're looking well. That shoulder's great, lad.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins is different than Hideo Itami. He's one of your centerpieces for that roster. He's one of your main guys.
But he's still got a star compared to Lesnar Goldberg.
Do you not think? Not obviously not Lesnar Goldberg,
not
but
a chance. WWE don't see him as a star. They see him as a super, like a normal.
Yeah, like a
wrestler.
yeah, not on the
Like
same.
you might get,
wrestler.
like you might get there one day, kid, kind of thing.
They don't treat anyone like a star.
Yeah.
I still think it was a mistake bringing him back as a heel the way he did against Roman Reigns, but anything to get Roman Reigns over. But that's a different topic.
But
that we could
he
talk
had a
about for
very
hours.
organic face turn.
Yeah,
it wasn't
came,
forced on anyone. It was just there.
the best ones are when they just it
when
naturally, organically, yeah.
And fans like just warm to them instead of.
I hope he's there because I think him and Triple H could put on one hell of a match. Seth Rollins could make me look good.
There needs to be a stipulation where Triple H retires. That'd be the biggest thing.
Well, he's going to be a busy man after WrestleMania. He's got lots to women's tournament they want about doing.
They want to do a women's tournament.
Another Cruiserweight Classic.
That's a given. That's one of the best things they've done in recent memory.
They're doing it again.
Good, because it's great. Tournaments are fantastic. I don't get why they don't do more.
The UK Championship was one of the best things I've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah,
and I'm glad them
classic storytelling is best.
I do think it's going to be a good match at WrestleMania, Triple H and Rollins if we get it. I think Triple H can go.
How soon is it for Rollins on a twice torn? I think is it his ACL or is
Yeah,
it on
it's
a, let's just say his knee.
It's
Just-
bad. Yeah.
What does it take for you to do it again?
His finisher moves the pedigree as well.
He's a
He's
change.
jumping on his knees.
Yeah, but he's got all these finishes involve him just snapping his leg clean.
Was it the same knee he did last time?
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
I just don't know. I don't.
He can't go curb stomping people again.
That's banned in it for concussion, whatever.
Oh, it's because Vince didn't like the way Vince said to him.
Oh, it's because if he saw his grandkids
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
I love the Falcon's arrow me. That could be a finisher for me. I think it's ace.
Yeah, the try to
But it's Seth Rollins, man. That guy's moveset is not limited to any move.
No, it's not. No, you're right. He could just create one out of. But I just don't want another running strike. I'm sick of them.
Just
Just
think-
everywhere.
I think it'd be good if you could beat Triple H with a pedigree at WrestleMania. I think
And then
it just
leaves the pedigree for
That's
your
it, yeah.
finishing move.
then there you go, keep your pedigree. Or maybe hit him with pedigree. Don't pin
Triple
him,
H
pick him
would
up,
love that, wouldn't
pick him up a new move. And say, oh, that is your pedigree to beat you. This is what I've been working on, whatever.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's
Something,
good.
something like that. I mean, gets your new move over straight away. Drops your pedigree, sorts your ACL out.
I
Well,
like
sorts
the,
it out.
I like the schoolboy kick to the face, what it was, where he rolls him over, they roll back and then it's a kick to the
No,
Yeah,
I'm sick of them. Everyone's got a running kick.
so, super,
Everyone.
Super kick were good when it was just Shawn Michaels doing it.
I like it more as a impact move now.
It's not a finisher for me
No,
anymore.
I don't want it to be either.
Like, the Usos do a good one.
Like the Usos do it as an impact move, and then you look onto a next segment, Dolph Ziggler's finishing people. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well,
at
I
all.
mean,
Yeah, but that's like
Yeah, but when Shawn Michaels said
Randy Savage had an elbow drop off top rope.
that went back then though. Snake Roberts did a DDT. as
you
well.
make
Yeah.
the move though, don't you? There's a
Yeah,
difference between a Jake Roberts DDT and
Randy Orton off the ropes.
I like
yeah.
that.
I mean,
But-
that should be a finisher on its own for me.
It's that strike. It's just for me that's like damn, he's not getting up from that. Not from his head's planted in ground and
It's like the Blue Thunder Bomb. That should be a finishing move.
prettiest move of all time.
Told Michael Cole ruined it.
What
It's
were we
awful.
talking about? Winning the
Awful.
segment.
Call get a Michinoku driver.
Every single thing. He's going for the Blue Thunder Bomb. No, he didn't. He just tried to knee him in the stomach. What is wrong with you, Michael Cole? Stop it.
Who is on that announced team? Is Michael Cole,
Byron
Saxton,
Saxton,
Corey
Corey
Graves. Where's JBL on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Gee, four commentators is just unnecessary for me. I don't understand.
Well, that's three.
Is it free now? Is it 4 on a pay per view?
Smackdown has 4, but that's Tom Phillips as a host.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh, he's actually different topic. He's going away.
We'll keep that. We'll keep it PG this week. Right. So main event time.
We'll go have a Triple H interview after that, don't we?
Yeah, the Triple H interview.
Oh, we've
Sort of
yeah.
thing.
Where he goes, oh, you've just seen the Seth Rollins segment.
It's-
we've
it's
just had the
a
best
good
doctors
thing.
in the world.
Seth Rollins is being treated by the doctors who are the best in the world. I guess
In
everything
quotation,
can't go.
I think this interview was basically just a rehash of his promo last week.
Yeah.
There was nothing new there. Didn't
Just
take much.
get Triple H on camera. Let people know he's there.
Especially running up to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Just setting up even more.
If
Then we got-
Rollins don't make it, who would you see Triple H?
I don't see him.
Oh, if Rollins done.
If Rollins in cleared, let's just say that he's not going to be match
Oh,
fit.
no one.
No, I
No.
don't see Triple H there.
No.
Otherwise,
I can see a promo. Maybe he debuts his stable on WrestleMania. I don't know.
that'd be
No,
right
'cause
after
you've got-
WrestleMania.
That's got to be around the titles that, and no one's going near like Lesnar or Goldberg at that match.
I just can't not see Triple H at WrestleMania. I think he'll be there one way or another.
Yeah, because he's always he's in.
He could feed him Sami Zayn, I guess. But
Well, what they could do is just give him a good intro, like good entrance. That's
Just
what people really watch
comes
it for.
Entrance, comes at ring, spits
Yeah.
his water out and goes, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
Yeah, I would.
that.
Just something inventive, like not the horrible Terminator one he did. Sort of terrible.
I like that.
No, like
the one last year where Stephanie had.
if
I
that were
like that
if,
as well.
if
I
that
like
were
them all.
if that were anyone but Steph,
Yeah.
because I thought it was going to be like some like old blind woman like giving us like a really like
Ah.
video game monologue.
Linda
and-
McMahon.
in wheelchair, like the good old storyline.
Just a mute, comes down, rolls down, just stares down camera. Time to play the game. Triple H comes on,
Time to
wheels
go
are
on
off
the
stage.
wheelchair.
Get out of the way, Linda.
like
Wheels
Kevin
are
Zack Ryder. Woo!
Oh.
So yeah, that segment's what just get Triple H on TV. Then we got Samoa Joe versus Chris Jericho.
The match.
This last like hour.
God awful, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't god awful anyway. Really, it just I don't get where the time went.
To say it's a show
It goes
that's
on
3 hours long, they seem to rush everything. I don't understand.
You've got 3 hours.
Well, it's not 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 2 hours and 35 minutes because they take adverts out, don't they?
I think it should be 2 hours long. It should be the same as Smackdown.
Nah.
It just, as a viewer, how can I sit down for 3
I
hours?
think
They make a lot more money off it.
they do. I
hours.
think I saw it on that Bring It to the Table. Do you know where JBL and Paul Heyman
Yeah,
abused that
yeah, we
poor
got
Smark
one,
dude?
This isn't the main event either. We've still got a Strowman Reigns, haven't we?
Well,
Oh
anyway,
no, we've got this. Yeah,
Let's round this up. Kicking clutch, count out.
Yeah.
It worked.
comes
it
back
worked.
in ring, code breaker. Never happened.
It worked because you can't have Y2J lose on his
Yeah,
return. You
yeah.
can't have Samoa Joe, lose.
Lose it all.
So
Yeah.
you have a count out victory, which don't mean anything, and then a code breaker straight after match. The match didn't even happen in my eyes. Negates
Yeah.
both of it.
Yeah, it does.
Best,
Yeah.
probably best thing. Bit of filler as well. They both still look okay coming back from that. Samoa Joe is a beast,
Oh, it deserves every second
and
of it.
Y2J is. I think it's fair to say now that he's a fully fledged face,
Yeah, he has been for a while.
especially when he started saying about Jerichoics.
After Kevin Owens beats him the second, because Kevin Owens is winning WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's going to go on a tour.
I hope that he beats him the second time for the obligated rematch, and then that's it. Chris Jericho couldn't leave on a better note
Then
than just losing again, putting on good matches, but then that's his legacy done. Because this has been his best run in a long
forever?
while. Yeah,
I'd say since 2008.
his body's old, and he's a busy dude.
Yeah.
He's wrestling, he's touring. Wrestling when you what? Oh, is he 44?
Honestly.
I listened
46.
to his podcast. He said he's never felt better though. He's been doing DDP yoga.
I'm sure, but time catches
Yeah.
up with
There's
him.
only so
Right.
much your body can do.
His hair won't be as strong as it was, will it? His
Yeah,
bones will be
your
getting
your
old.
body does start.
Big shout out having him retire afterwards.
Apparently not Goldberg though.
No, I don't want to talk
I
about
listened to Chris Jericho before, and it said, I won't retire on like a big stage like WrestleMania planned. It says I'll retire, maybe even at a house show. Just I know when I'm done.
Yeah,
Who said that? Goldberg.
No, Chris Jericho.
Goldberg's never going. Never going.
He'll be 110-year-old. Comes out, spears someone with his wheelchair.
His kid will be 50, still got his top off.
Just take his t-shirt off in ring. Jeez.
Goldberg's going out of a streak.
Do you reckon?
I'm just 73 now again.
You know Asuka's near that street? No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
She is. Yeah, she is.
Wait, I like asking me, but that.
What I want Asuka. This is going to be NXT. I'm sorry about this, but I love Asuka, so she deserves her time. I want her to go. This division ain't good enough for me, and just drop the title and go to Raw.
I love it.
I don't want anyone to beat her. I
That
want her to go. No one can touch me. I'm done with this, and that's how she leaves NXT.
Just lose, just no losing.
No losing.
That'd be awesome.
Just go in. She's beating every woman. Beat Ember Moon. Beat
Everyone?
Liv.
I think Ember Moon's going over at NXT Orlando.
Yeah, it's looking that way, but I'd prefer her to go for Asuka to win and just to go. What else you got for me?
Right,
Unless you bring back the Grey Muta to beat me up. There's a blow.
let's get the
Oh,
big dog out of
Karma.
the way.
What about Karma?
How dare you? She's pregnant.
What was that? That was weird, that wasn't it? Going off topic again.
Yeah.
Whoa, what did she have a miscarriage or something like that? That was strange.
No.
it was a bit.
No, she did, but
She lost the baby, didn't she?
yeah.
Oh no, that was real life.
no, yeah. And she had kind of a mental breakdown about it. But
Yeah.
Right, anyway.
That's not kayfabe.
no, that's very real. We're going to close the show out on this about 4-hour segment. Braun Strowman comes out going, Robert.
Robert Braun.
Basically, Conor and Roman look at, even though they got pinned 1, 2, 3, the biggest
I did.
stupid thing they could have ever done. I mean, no, Reigns is just going to go to him. Yeah, they beat you, mate.
But I just don't get why they could have done it with DQ. They could have brought Taker back. You build this man up for months. You don't lose. I don't know if he's lost yet in anything other than a tag team match. I don't know if he's even lost in that.
He hasn't.
You build him up. He looks strong, man. He looks like world title. He looks like he's
The
coming
new
up to.
king.
Yeah, he is.
Like Kane looked a beast.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
right.
you pin him after a spear, one spear, two spears. The mystique of the character for me, it was just a poor booking, lazy booking.
It's not lazy because they're trying really hard to push Roman. That Roman is the biggest failed project I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like it. Even in like just day-to-day life, I've never seen a project that's been pushed so heavily fail so drastically.
The most hated wrestler of 2016.
Yeah, he's
I'm 15.
The pushing is relentless. They will not stop. I've never known a guy to lose a world title fight
Joe beat him though.
and then come in at 30.
It's
Yeah,
been
Joe
wrong beat him as well, but it's like Vince McMahon's trolling the fans.
It just
Well,
because he's making that much money, he doesn't care what people
yeah,
think.
Roman still pulls it. There's another side to this. There's us lot who enjoy the product to a different level, and we hate it, and everyone else hates it. But then there's a side where he's drawing numbers. He's drawing a lot of numbers. He's selling a lot of merch. I think I read somewhere about he's in the top 5 for merch in the WWE.
But they're giving it a lot for free.
probably because there's so much of it.
There's not that much. There's not that much of it though.
You can buy them bloody masks now.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty dope.
I'd wear one. I just think I ain't got much
It's just
time
good.
for him.
Anyway,
So Braun, Roman, come out here. I'll kick your head in.
and then you hear Roman's music start, and then
The bell
Dun.
tolls.
And then the fans are a bit like, no way. Then you just hear, dun, dun. They're going, oh my god!
take his entrance for another 500 years.
That's what took so long.
The crowd come back to life, and no matter where he is, though, Undertaker.
And then the crowd's chanting, holy shit.
Holy shit! Yeah, holy shit!
But it's like they've never seen a Taker entrance before, but to be fair, you're live and you watch
Yeah,
it,
but I thought it were going to be Taker and Strowman, and that appeals to me in a way you never believe. I just thought that's
more with Taker and Reigns.
Then
This segment was
Braun
hotter
got-
with the crowd than it was.
It was
with Roman
like-
Reigns.
yeah,
I wouldn't say Braun was scared. I'd say, well,
no, it was.
sort of intimidated,
Yeah.
but not. It's just more respect.
But it's the Royal Rumble all over again. What we want's right there,
It is, and you can see
and
it
then it goes, and then Roman comes out,
to a chorus of
and
boo.
then no one, and everyone's mad about it. A chokeslamming Roman don't make it right.
Do you think Vince McMahon thinks when Roman comes out, they're not going boo, they're going ooh? Ah.
Yeah, I'd so,
Like the Simpsons where he goes, I was saying boo words.
or when Bo Dallas, when they're all saying, "So chanting my name," and they're all booing, boo, Bo, Bo.
Yeah.
Classic.
Bring back that Bo Dallas. Why did they make him King of the Ring back when he first got called up?
Stuff works in NXT, but done on it's because
But
of that.
Bo Dallas could have
It's a-
worked.
It's a niche crowd.
Yeah.
They're all smart.
Yeah.
It
Right.
still can work.
No, it's too late now. They've done too many different things to him. They should have made him King at Ring. And this is what he can do when you Bo leave.
Kick him both.
Yeah, they were all there. And then where Barrett won it. And you're like, what's the point?
So then this.
There was Roman such chance really badly.
So, yeah, we end up with them staring. Oh, Roman Reigns saying, like, this is my yard and I'm a dog.
I thought that were quite heelish.
Yeah.
It
Because they were
sounds.
saying, "Oh, no respect. There's no disrespect. This is my yard now."
Taker's meant to be playing off as the heel in this for some reason.
It doesn't really matter with Taker.
He's
'cause-
always a face.
Yeah.
He's like Brock Lesnar kind of thing.
It's nostalgia. It's not character building. It's not storyline. It's nostalgia. So Taker's your number one all the time. And then he just ends up chokeslamming Roman. Everyone's going, yay, Roman got chokeslammed. Besides the fact that Undertaker is going to lose to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and you're all going to like it.
His career's going to be over.
That looks absolutely set in stone now, unfortunately.
We close out Raw with just a few dongs, bit of blue light. Roman's on floor crying. And then we go to sleep for a night to Smackdown. Coming from
Indianapolis, I believe.
Indianapolis, Minnesota.
I think in Minnesota. I'm not Indiana.
I haven't got it written down.
We
I'm just
apologise
winging
to
it.
people in Indianapolis for getting it wrong.
I don't.
I don't know where
Massive.
Indianapolis is.
I know.
I'm assuming it's Indiana. It just sounds
So we
right.
start out with
It's in
some.
America.
It's in America.
So we start out with Shane and Daniel Bryan just talking about the usual nonsense. Really, they have a whole show for this called Talking Smack.
Like, when they started the show off, it was like basically for people who didn't watch SmackDown. Like, they're just going over, oh, well, this happened, and this happened, and this happened.
Yeah, that's the way they started most weeks.
I'm
innit?
sick of it.
Seems to
We
be
watched
deep
it.
Just show a 5-minute replay of what happened last week. Like, last week, on Tuesday night SmackDown. Oh my god, it's AJ Styles. Oh my god, it's Bray Wyatt. I don't need Shane McMahon telling me what's going on. I know what's going on.
He can't tell me what's going on. He's had more concussions than I've had pairs of socks.
Free. So, so Shane and D-Bry come out. They're on about the number one contender. It was interesting because it seemed that AJ were getting a bigger pop from the crowd than when Randy. They were kind of went back and forth on it.
Thing is, they talked about it last week on SmackDown. They talked about it on Talking Smack.
I just
I
don't
don't
think-
need it again for
I
10
don't think
minutes.
Shane's recovered from that concussion he had at Survivor Series.
Why do you keep bringing
He just didn't like Shane. You're
What?
a
it up? What's your agenda?
The man nearly died.
I love the
Yeah,
way
it's
SmackDown
yeah.
feels. It feels, it's like a breath of fresh air for me. After watching 3 hours of an average
Yeah,
hard Raw,
after Monday-
SmackDown feels fun. It's
Monday
lively.
Night Raw.
I feel like I'm going from a big episode of TNA.
Yeah, to a this is a wrestling show. It almost
This
feels
is-
like an NXT. It's just for fun. Like,
This is
I
what
enjoy
Raw
the
used to be
shows.
like.
But I just think SmackDown's a lot better than Raw.
And speaking of that, let's go into the next match. John and Bella versus Carl Ellsworth.
What's
That's
called John Carmelsworth and John Bella
Johnny Bella.
Bellina.
So, are you saying you saying that SmackDown were good?
Well,
This
based on James Ellsworth leopard print undies.
No, there is.
No,
Match are terrible.
they're
No,
not.
yeah.
They're
Look,
the
I
worst
like-
things that happen in wrestling.
I like Carmella B. I'm still clinging on to the Carmella from NXT. I think I'm a bit in love with her as well. I don't know,
Yeah.
possibly why.
Yeah, you are.
Miz and Maurice on commentary over the ringside. Ooh, I didn't even watch this match. I was
Right, so
can't do with Nikki Bella.
basically what happens
Must
is
have been about 30 seconds.
Carmella and Nikki kind of started off. There's a super kick somewhere. I
Oh
don't know.
no, Ellsworth tries super kicking Cena, but John grabs hold of it and just flings him to the moon.
Yeah,
Nikki Bella.
there's
Like,
a double
starts
five knuckle
rapping.
shuffle. I'm pretty sure Nikki Bella botched that.
yeah, she went to go to the
the
other rope and they meant to cross each other, so it looked cool, like some old school type mixed tag thing. But they both went to the same rope, and Nikki Bella stood there for about 5
And
minutes.
Nikki was just kind of shrugged off and started doing a dance.
And then
Double five knuckle shuffle and a double FU whatever a move's called.
Her entire
Rack
wrestling
Attack.
career
Rack
is
Attack
a
2
botch.
point. Rack Attack 2.0.
Yeah.
What a fantastic name for a move.
what makes it 2.0?
What
And
makes
it's
it Rack
just
Attack?
Well, that's just a name, innit? That's just like
Look at Rack Attack when you actually.
yeah, but it's based off the torture rack.
Yeah, so
Then
that's
she
why
goes,
we call Rack
"That-
Attack.
I
But
don't know
this
what
isn't
she-
a Rack Attack anymore. This is a. I don't know what it is.
Just
It's
like a
what
face
DDP.
buster, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what DDP used to do for one of his
Apparently.
setups for Diamond Cutter.
D Brian.
Oh yeah, you used to get them up for like a.
Yeah, so almost like an F5, but it's a Diamond
He used to
Cutter.
do it from like a power bomb as well.
Yeah, yeah. That's creative.
And
But then he put
apparently,
David Arquette over
Daniel
something.
Bryan made that move for as well. He already worked on it with her.
David Arquette.
The thing is, I don't care how much time you spend with Daniel Bryan. If you're Nikki Bella, you're just not good.
You know.
You're just
Is
not.
Brie Bella worse?
No, I don't know. I think.
No.
I
Brie
thought
Bella
When
Brie
she
was
Brie-
better.
when she just started kicking people, oh, just like oh.
I'm going, yes, no.
Anyway, after this match finishes, John and Nikki go for a kiss. Thank you, Miz. Thank you, Miz. Thank you, Miz. He comes in, ruins it, breaks it
Yeah.
up, cuts a fire promo.
The thing
And
is,
his hair is awesome, by the way.
just to go back to when they were kissing, John Cena proper pulls her in. Like she's not going nowhere. She better want that kiss because John Cena's taking it.
I think that's where Miz got the idea that she's contracted.
Yeah.
No, it's off,
that
it's off an episode of Total Divas where she actually made him sign a contract.
No
John
one
Cena
cares,
did.
no one cares about that. Really.
Nah.
No.
I don't know.
I like watching. I watched like a scene where someone stole Renee Young's hat.
You
It
do
didn't
watch
happen.
it. You do watch
You
it.
love it.
No, I don't
He
have,
sits, he sits
I don't have
home.
time to love it.
He sits
You do.
home with his cat and his
I'm
cup
too-
of tea.
I'm too busy editing this bull podcast.
You literally never done this before in your life. This is the first one I've ever done.
Exactly. I feel like I've been doing it for years already.
Anyway,
So they cut a promo. All well and good. Yeah, Miz is just promos are out of this world, but it's because he's taking too many, in quotation, shoe elements, and
yeah,
that's what makes him good.
he makes me feel like he's talking real.
Yeah.
That's what gets over these days.
Yeah, exactly. No,
People love shoes.
Kayfabe is a very thin barrier now.
Well, to be fair,
Total demons
Jericho
about
and Owens made it work immensely.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Because that podcast they did when Jericho were on, when Owens were on Jericho's podcast, they went through that whole thing in character, essentially in character.
Yeah. So should we go to the Hawkins versus Dean Ambrose match?
Shall I?
We're at a match or we're at
No, we're a match.
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, Hawkins,
He called him out. Oh no, it wasn't a match yet because Hawkins won by DQ,
Hawkins is
which
out,
means
amazing.
he's a number one contender for the new kind of title. Don't care what anyone says. he just is.
What's that, 2 wins?
And you all need to face the facts.
it's 2-0 against Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, you need to face the facts. He's number one contender.
I like how they try and make Kurt Hawkins really serious, and Dean Ambrose comes out, one lariat, gets him.
Yeah.
Where's he gone?
He's down for the entire promo.
I know.
Over one lariat.
It won't be surprised if he gets put in that triple threat at WrestleMania and then he just gets chucked out or whatever at the beginning.
Oh, they won't do that.
Nah,
they won't
he's
do
battle
that.
cry. All day.
And then
This was good. I enjoyed this. I enjoy Baron Corbin's work. I think he's come on leaps and bounds on SmackDown.
yeah, he has. He really has.
Even his promos, you can tell he's better on the mic.
I feel like he hates me, and I appreciate that.
I feel like he
And
does,
I mean me as in like a half intelligent fan who like
he's got this carefree attitude and it just proper resonates and it works for me.
it sounds hard.
When you say,
Yeah.
oh, Dean, if you actually want me, then come find me. I don't go to the ring when someone asks me to.
He's a bad dude. He's almost world title ready for me. I could see that belt on him.
End of the year, definitely.
I'll give him IC first. All he's had is the Andre the Giant.
Memorial Battle Royal.
I
trophy.
keep on saying Andre the Great. I don't know why. But
Because
basically,
just no one cares about the trophy.
You're
he
thinking
does his thing.
Great Khali's on your mind constantly.
I get it. Like Cesaro.
Cesaro-
It was Big Show, wasn't it?
No, Cesaro won the first ever. No,
Yeah,
Cesaro
Cesaro won the
one.
first thing, Big Slow.
Big
Yeah,
slow. Then Baron Corbin.
That's the one. Yeah. So
Did Baron Corbin win last year?
Yeah.
He's only been up a year.
Yeah,
hasn't he? It's
yeah.
crazy.
He debuted
So
this
one year. Look at
that debut was amazing. We lost our minds when he won
I
that.
loved it. I remember seeing Baron Corbin live in NXT Blackpool, and we nearly got into an actual fight. So I was just screaming at him. I lost my mind. I actually marked out for that.
So Baron cuts his promo backstage. Dean goes to find him. Baron Corbin assaults this dude, good and proper, and then crushes him under a forklift. I haven't seen a forklift in a good while.
Not since Brock Lesnar jumped off the forklift to attack Big Show.
I don't remember
That
that.
last time we had a
Oh, yeah.
forklift.
No.
It was well, he had like this big like pallet on this forklift. Brock Lesnar just basically dives off it.
He's a madman.
That's a Big Show.
This was fun. I enjoyed this. And
Yeah.
I'm not too keen on Dean Ambrose. I do like him. I think he's
I
a
like
good
the
worker.
idea of Dean Ambrose being crushed
Yeah.
to death by something. It
Sorry.
gives me.
Going off topic, but do you know that forklift back in Big Show Brock Lesnar? He carried Big Show on the forklift.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Because he's just like the pallet wasn't big enough for Big Show, and he was just sprawling over it like an actual corpse. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, good.
I'm looking forward to this match at WrestleMania. I think if
Yeah.
Baron Corbin's taking the belt.
Baron Corbin has some good moves, which kind of makes him
The end of the days,
Yeah, it's the
I'd
two
let him do it
wrestlers.
to me. I'd let him do it to me on solid concrete.
it's just and that deep six is a
Yeah,
good move as well.
deep. Oh, yeah, no, I love it. He's good. I like Baron Corbin, and I like this feud, and I think it's gonna have a good payoff at WrestleMania
Because
if they don't put it on.
Because Dean
What-
Ambrose has lost.
what is it about Dean Ambrose that makes him devalue a title every time he holds it?
It's just bland.
Has he
It's
defended?
very, very bland.
Is it that I think it's that US title run. Do you know when you're in Shield?
Yeah, they went.
He never defended.
I just can't. Even when WWE champion, I'm like, oh right, okay, can't wait for Seth Rollins to win that.
When you're looking, though, there's nothing actually wrong with him. He's good on mic when he wants to be. He's a good in ring.
No.
You not think? I think his mic skills are amazing.
He's got
he's
a good finisher.
He's
that
good.
day.
He's good in ring until he does that rebound.
No,
lariat.
that's not a thing. I don't like talking about that. That never happens. Next up on this anyway after this segment, Mojo Rawley, I believe, comes out. Is that right?
This is what I think about Mojo Rawley. Right,
Skip this whole segment.
it's not even on my list. I've gone straight
He's
to
not
the,
even on the list.
I've gone straight into the Blissation because Mojo Rawley is not a factor in my world.
I've got down.
And when he was in that 10-man battle royal for world title, I felt physically sick. Undertaker's meant to be on SmackDown. Bring him in. Bring someone from NXT. Bring some random fan out. Get Santino back. Why is Mojo Rawley in there?
He did it if he was a fan, didn't he? He
Liam,
beat Umaga on his first night.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think used to a hype. I just don't.
I hate him.
My notes literally replaced Mojo Rawley announces he's in Andre blah blah blah. Who cares? Ziggler out. Who cares?
Don't they shake Ziggler's hand? Oh, am I wrong? There.
I don't care.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
How do you solve a problem
It's
like Dolph Ziggler? Because he should be world champion. He should be in a feud every other week for a world title. But he just didn't. And people are warming to it. I don't get why. I don't even want. I can see how good he is.
I'm over it.
Everyone knows how good he is. I think he's trying too hard with the whole Shawn Michaels thing.
I'm over it, mate. I think he should have had a world title run when he held that world title after the Raw after WrestleMania. When the
so
crowd
good.
went mad. That were it.
I went mad.
That were it, and then he got a concussion. Won it, and then he dropped title a week later.
I'm glad they're taking concussion seriously.
Yeah, no, to be fair.
Yeah. It's not like God, they should have let him carry on. They did the right thing.
What's next? In
Just like making Corey Graves and Daniel Bryan retire. Good. It's their lives. I don't care if Daniel Bryan likes wrestling. If he wants to talk by the time he's 55, he needs to retire.
Like ages ago.
I mean, they didn't take it seriously before. Look how many wrestlers die. It's
and just lose like in motor functions
lose
and stuff.
the mind.
Yeah.
Right. So Blissation. I don't get what was special about it. I don't know if there's anything out.
I like Alexa Bliss, and I like that she slags off. She offends the women the way she does. I just think she's good on mic.
She's amazing.
Facial expressions are so good.
She is a little bitch, and I love it. That's a gimmick, and she plays it to a T. I love it.
It is, yeah.
That's a gimmick, and it's brilliant. I think.
But then everyone started coming out, and they always do this near WrestleMania. I think they get scared that women aren't represented enough.
Everyone get involved.
So they've got the big triple threat with the main 3 women. Fine, that's great. And the rest of them, they've all got to be doing something because empowering women is really important to them. But they don't want to show that they're worth something.
They do this quite a lot. They just sort of go, well, here's the women.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah, I'd like to see an Alexa Bliss Mickie James match at WrestleMania. I think that would build up nicely.
I don't love for Naomi to come back and win it in her hometown, but she's not going to make it. I looked at it.
I really don't care for Naomi.
I like Naomi. I think she's grown on me quite a bit.
The entrance is a bit. That's good. But
it's best entrance in wrestling. It just is.
I finish with a bum to face.
It's massive.
An ass to face.
Yeah, it's massive.
It is massive. It is a big booty in it.
Yeah, it is. But Daniel Bryan comes out and he goes, "Oh, are you good wrestlers or are you all wrestling now? Thanks, bye."
Yeah, so basically what
everyone's wrestling.
So it's Alexa Bliss and she's on about how who's next. Becky Lynch comes out, I'm next. Natalia comes out and goes, no, you're not. Me and Alexa have talked about it. I'm next. No,
and then
you're not.
Goldberg comes out.
You're
next.
But then just before the show ends, you just hear Durden.
Roman Reigns comes out. No, I'm next entitled.
Because it's my yard.
Anyway, every single SmackDown wrestler who's a female is in this match. Another mixed match, or another multi-match.
Carmella.
Sure, there's so many
no, Carmella should be in it.
Oh, she'll be in it, because I meant Nikki Bella Marie.
So the Battle Royal, the Nikki Bella, Miz, Carmella.
Yeah, you've got the triple threat tag team. You've got this clustered woman match where there's about 20 million.
Hold on.
What's that one with the SmackDown tag?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
Where are they? Who's got them?
American Alpha. That's how bad it is.
No, they've
got
they're going to be wrestling Usos. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
The Usos are bad. No, bad.
They need to win it.
Yeah, bad as in bad men.
They are bad dudes, man. I like this heel turn. It's been coming for a long time.
Tag team match afterwards. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James versus Natalia and Becky Lynch.
The trigger is pulled. Mickie James has
Well,
turned.
basically, Natalia just trying to act like a heel. She's trying.
Yeah, she Germans.
Say about Natalia.
Yeah.
She Germans Becky on apron, doesn't she?
But this ends with Alexa Bliss getting smacked clean in the mouth.
Mick kick.
Clean in the mouth.
I like Mickie James.
I get it.
But Mickie James is good.
Mickie James turned face by assaulting someone after a match.
Did she turn face, or did she just another heel?
No, she turned because she were heel as La Luchadora, wasn't she? Because Becky Lynch is just the babyface of all babyfaces. And Alexa Bliss ain't got that much like heat on her to where attacking her return someone face.
I just don't see why they have to put everyone.
But it just makes Alexa Bliss, Natalia, and Carmella as the heels, and then Becca, James.
Yeah. I mean, 3 other faces. Sorry.
I don't know if I've got them right.
The main event time, was it?
Yeah, we got AJ Styles and Randy Orton. Who AJ Styles can have a bad match. I don't care who you put him with.
He's the best wrestler on planet Earth.
You could put him with like Road Warrior Animal. That's not
You can put him with Ultimate Warrior.
Let's not forget Randy Orton.
Maybe
Is
a best
I
match.
purposefully didn't go for a dead person for a reason.
Fine, you can put. Is Junkyard Dog dead?
Who cares? That's a real question.
How dare he's a Hall of Famer.
Randy Orton's not a bad
Brooklyn's
wrestler.
Raw.
He's alive.
Yeah, him then.
He's always at Raw, isn't he? He's always tweeting at Raw.
Oh,
Grilling, is not
I think he's some sort of unknown
We
producer.
apologise to Brooklyn Drama for saying that
I don't.
you might be gay.
I don't.
That's how irrelevant you've turned out to be. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Ooh.
Took a dark turn this podcast.
Podcast no listeners.
Right, anyway,
You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
Back to the main event.
Right, yeah, like I said,
We're saying
It's a-
best main event in SmackDown history. Go back, watch Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle.
Oh.
Iron Man match.
I'm straight not
New
sure
Year.
that that's on SmackDown.
It is on
Is it?
SmackDown. Yeah,
Right.
that's
New
right
Year
on.
SmackDown, probably the best main event they've had so far from the brand split.
Nah,
Yeah,
if
that-
they did, Ambrose AJ Styles were better.
No,
A lot better.
no shit. No.
Randy Orton can go. He's always been able
What
to
better?
go. Randy Orton is a legitimate good wrestler. He's just
He has a very methodical pace.
forgetting this guy's only mid-30s.
Yeah, the thing is, last week he was burning someone's ass down.
And
Sister Abigail.
Yeah, last week he burned someone's ass down, and I was just meant to go
Has
to have another.
He burnt a man's house down.
He burnt someone's
With his
grave.
dead sister on
I,
the
don't know,
grave.
I think he's going to be he's meant to be the heel in this feud. I think Gray's meant to be getting a big face turn. I'm not sure how he do it.
But then you won't go with a heel versus heel number one
And
contender
then you have
match.
two heel champions on
No, but then
SmackDown.
AJ's a heel.
If
That's fine. They can work that. That's no big deal.
Yeah, so this is heel versus heel number one contender match. I mean, your face is going to be Bray.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
this is
how does Bray be a face?
It's gonna
With
People-
his gimmick.
Oh, he's got the fireflies, as he calls them, and they'll just cheer him
he'll
because
just
he's
say
amazing.
he'll make it work.
He's
That's the guy.
the best.
He's
Oh,
gold.
yeah, I'm not disputing that.
The finish were pretty good. I like the pop-up RKO.
Oh,
Could have been-
When AJ Styles goes for the phenomenal forearm,
Is
just
it
drops back down because Randy Orton goes to his RKO,
But then
just takes the bump on his own arm.
he went for a 450.
Yeah, because he won
Still
the
missed.
fourth. Yeah, because Randy Orton's quick.
So that was a nothing.
The
Yeah, but
match
Randy Orton's a
was-
snake, innit?
It was so fluid. It just flowed. It like a dance. It was beautiful. Like, I just thought it was a really good match. And it was obvious Randy Orton were going to win this match. I think.
Yeah, it was, yeah. You don't burn down someone's house, then lose to AJ
Right.
Styles week
Yeah,
afterwards.
there's too much in that feud. Which is what is AJ Styles going to do? I heard afterwards he went on a rampage backstage.
He did, he confronted Shane McMahon. Michael's PSAs was sat there like a purple smurf.
I really
He had
don't
a
want
full purple suit on, and I couldn't look at it because I was looking at it thinking, what are you wearing? Why'd you do this to yourself?
Is are we actually going to get a Shane versus AJ match at WrestleMania? Is that what we're getting?
Still be a SmackDown match.
I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of Shane getting all these spots.
Yeah.
Bring someone up.
It should. The best way, what I'd do is I'd have AJ saying that him weekly, just saying you're not good enough, and Shane be like, yeah, I'm not. Let's go out, Viscera. No, let's go out and you have Shinsuke Nakamura come out of
Pick dead
WrestleMania.
people. It's got, just pick some alive people like Rikishi.
Can you imagine?
Why is it got to be Viscera?
Oh, God.
Big Daddy V then whatever. Can you, I'm
No,
not the same
Kim
person.
Abel.
Neither of you are the same person, but we all know that. Nah, Nakamura
They
and
all come out.
AJ at WrestleMania would be magical.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
a show stealer.
Depends on what you give them, though.
4 hours.
We can't go, oh, yeah, we'll give them 4 hours, but
AJ
Gotta
Styles
give him a
Mania.
solid
you've got to
20
have a
minutes.
6-woman women's match. It's got to go 30 minutes, so.
Nah, not 30 minutes.
it does.
As SmackDown goes, I think this
It will.
show was not the best. The main event,
It was poor.
What they try to do, they try to get there as quick as possible.
very weird that we see no Bray Wyatt champion on your on
Well,
your
to
TV.
be
But
fair, it's just that his house burnt down, so.
we need to get used to that with Goldberg taking a sabbatical until WrestleMania anyway. He's recovering from that 1 F5. I don't know if he'll make it. I hope not.
That would be the most hilarious thing ever. If Goldberg didn't make it.
He gets a vacate title.
Well, like I mean, in
Oh
general,
my
not just
God.
from that.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, like, just to WrestleMania.
It comes to Raw next week and I get brace, saying I was next, I lost. And my next broke. And I have to vacate title.
I'd give that kid his title and I'd just have Kevin Owens powerbomb 15, 20 times.
On apron.
On that apron, yeah. Sammy's in.
I hate this kid. I hate him.
I hate this
I
kid.
don't know about
This
you.
kid's the
but
worst WWE superstar I have ever seen.
Is this-
Worse than his hair. Like, Goldberg's kid in his hair.
Oh!
Do you know what I do? I smash both of us together.
He came with his t-shirt off. I'm like, what is going on?
It's almost as bad as when Tarzan the old mouth kissed his son. And I can't think of a perfect place to end this episode. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, whatever else there is.
Once we set it up.
Like on Twitter, please.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter at.
It's Smark_talk_pod.
There we go. And we'll be back next week with another review of Raw and Smackdown.
Thank
Thank you very much for watching. Peace.